Hey guys, and welcome back to Celeb Plant. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. In today's video, we're going to be talking about why Amber Heard is getting new lawyers to appeal the Johnny Depp case. But before we begin with today's topic, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Newly unsealed pretrial documents from Depp vs. Heard defamation case show Johnny Depp's lawyers attempting in court to bring up ex-wife Amber Heard's previous job as an exotic dancer, despite her team claiming his team was maliciously suggesting Heard had been an escort. Thousands of pages of filings from months of proceedings have been unsealed in recent weeks, revealing what attorneys on both sides of the trial wanted excluded from being presented to the jury. According to the Daily Beast and the New York Post, the court documents detailed one instance that involved Depp's team trying to submit nude pictures of Heard and evidence of Amber's brief stint as an exotic dancer years before she met Mr. Depp, to, as her team said, frivolously and maliciously suggest or imply that Miss Heard was at one time an escort. Note that she met Depp while making their 2011 film The Rum Diary. In a March filing, Heard's attorney stated that it was inappropriate to bring up irrelevant personal matters during the trial, which was live-streamed and televised. Last month, Judge Penny Azcarte denied Heard's request for a mistrial. The actress has since filed an appeal against the verdict. A spokesperson for Heard said about the appeal, "While we realize today's filing will ignite the Twitter bonfires, there are steps we need to take to ensure both fairness and justice," adding they believe the court made errors that prevented a just and fair verdict consistent with the First Amendment. In response, Depp filed his own appeal to overturn the $2 million verdict in her countersuit. While the jury found that Heard defamed Depp in her 2018 op-ed and awarded him more than $10 million, they sided with Heard on one of the three counterclaims, finding that Depp defamed her in 2020 through comments made by his attorney, Adam Waldman. Reacting to Heard's appeal, a Depp spokesperson said in a statement obtained by Deadline, "The jury listened to the extensive evidence presented during the 6-week trial and came to a clear and unanimous verdict that the defendant herself defamed Mr. Depp in multiple instances. We remain confident in our case and that this verdict will stand." When they spoke about the outcome of their contentious trial on June 1st, Depp said he felt like the jury gave me my life back, while Heard said the verdict would be a setback for women who speak out. Depp then added, "The best is yet to come, and a new chapter has finally begun." Heard, meanwhile, said, "I'm heartbroken that the mountain of evidence still was not enough to stand up to the disproportionate power, influence, and sway of my ex-husband." In an NBC News sit-down interview with Savannah Guthrie, Heard said she doesn't blame the jury for siding with her beloved Pirates of the Caribbean actor husband, saying, "How could they make a judgment? How could they not come to that conclusion?" She then added, "They had sat in those seats and heard over 3 weeks of nonstop relentless testimony from paid employees and towards the end of the trial, randos. As I say, how could they, after listening to 3.5 weeks of testimony about how I was a non-credible person, not to believe a word that came out of my mouth?" So how did Amber Heard respond to all of this? Apparently, Amber Heard is switching legal counsel going into her appeal of the Johnny Depp defamation trial verdict. A spokesperson for the 36-year-old actress announced that she has hired Ballard Saffers, David L. Axelrod, and J. Ward Brown to lead the case, with Ben Rodenborn remaining as co-counsel. Elaine Charlson Bredehoft, who represented Heard during the 6-week trial earlier this year in Fairfax County, Virginia, is stepping down. The spokesperson said, "When it comes to protecting the fundamental right of freedom of speech, we look at the jury's decision. To paraphrase a famous quote, not as the beginning of the end, but merely the end of the beginning." The spokesperson then added, "A different court warrants different representation, particularly as such new evidence is now coming to light." Bredehoft said, "This is the perfect time to pass the baton. I have pledged to Amber and her appellate team my complete cooperation and assistance as they move forward on a path towards success." Attorneys Axelrod and Brown successfully defended the New York Times against Sarah Palin's defamation lawsuit earlier this year. They said in a joint statement, "We welcome the opportunity to represent Miss Heard in the appeal, as it is a case with important First Amendment implications for every American." They then added, "We're confident the appellate court will apply the law properly without deference to popularity, reverse the judgment against Miss Heard, and reaffirm the fundamental principles of freedom of speech." That's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off now, but we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.